Ladies, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about the final game of a 3-game series. A roller coaster of a ball game. Tanner Scott ends up choking it, chokes the lead, but Will Smith, one of the most clutch players in baseball who's been struggling this month, Mr. Clutch arrives. He wasn't in the lineup. He was a pinch hitter. And he hits a walk-off solo homer for his 17th of the season. Much needed homer. He'd been on the struggle bus. And a good way to get out of that, hopefully get out of that slump he's been in. He knew he smoked it. A very relevant player. Throw some shots at the Padres. Shots. We shouldn't have even been in that situation. But walk-offs are fun, obviously. Love walk-offs. Shouldn't have been in that situation, but we were. At least thankfully they won. If they didn't win, I would have been on here, probably really angry. But Yoshinobu Yamamoto shoved. We'll talk about his outing. Will Smith saving the day. The offense was good enough. It wasn't perfect, but they scored 4 runs. They had a 4-1 lead, and then Tanner Scott gives up 3 straight hits, including the homer. Hopefully this maybe will get the Dodgers rolling again, get them momentum back. Tanner Scott gets the win for this game, believe it or not. I hate the way wins are awarded to pitchers. Anyone who watched that game knows Yamamoto should have got a win. Super quality plus a team win should be an automatic W. Otherwise, pitcher or record should be a judgment call by game scores, just like hit error calls. Or I don't know who got the win. Was it Blake Trinan? Well, Blake Trinan pitched a scoreless inning at least, unlike Tanner Scott. But Yamamoto was the real winner of that game. Only gave up 1 run over 7 innings just for Tanner Scott to fuck it up. But the division leads back to 2 games. I'm not happy with the series, losing 2 out of 3 to a team we should beat. But the division leads back to 2 games, and we're 1.5 back of the 2 seed. So we need to destroy Baltimore and Pittsburgh and then Baltimore next week, and then beat the Phillies. And when we play them in the head-to-head. But the Padres are frauds, so the division should be fine. We really need the 2 seed, though. I think the division should be fine, personally. Because they lost 2 out of 3 to Minnesota, a worse team than Arizona. Arizona's mediocre. Minnesota's just trash. But Scott is a choker. Yates is washed. Just replace them with Kasparius, Dreyer, Henriquez, Wrobleski, and anyone else that has a pair of gonads in a heartbeat. Huge holes in those are really the 2 big holes in the bullpen. Because the big problem is there's supposed to be guys in the back of the bullpen when they're not performing like they are. Honestly, Blake Trinan and Henriquez should be the guys near the high leverage spots in the back end of that bullpen. Or Jack Dreyer. One of those 3. I would say possibly those 3 in the back end of the bullpen. Maybe Kopech when he comes back, and if he has command. Those are the 4 guys I would have back there. But at least thank you Minnesota for winning today, winning 2 out of 3 against San Diego. So division leads 2 games. Could have been 3 if we could have won the first game, but whatever. But Will Smith with a walk-off. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. We all talk about his outing here today. What an outing from Yoshi Yamamoto. Goes 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, no walks. Strikes out 10. Most importantly, 0 walks. And strikes out 10. Only 3 of his 4 hits he gave up were in 1 inning. Other than that, he was fantastic. 20 whiffs. Everything was perfect. That fastball even got up to 98. That splitter was amazing and lowers his ERA to 2.82. So Yamamoto was fantastic all day. He's so good, man. A lot of fun to watch. When he's on, he's on. Obviously, all pitchers have their bad outings. He's had his fair share of bad outings, but when he's on like this, He's so good. He can be an ace for this baseball team. Ooh, Tanner Scott. Oh, the only really negative of this game was Mr. Tanner Scott. Are you fucking kidding me, Tanner Scott? What the hell was that out there today? I mean, gets 2 outs and then gives up 3 straight hits. The third one, 3-run homer out of the ballpark. Disaster, man. How many times is Scott going to do this to us this year? This guy blows multiple run leads more than he keeps them. You put him in the 8th inning. Put Blake Trinan in there in the 8th inning. You put him in the 9th inning. Put him in there for the 8th. I'm tired of Scott and Yates, dude. The big bullpen signings. Tanner Scott, 4.44 ERA. Kirby Yates, 4.72 ERA. Well, Kirby Yates is at least gone at the end of the year because it's a 1-year deal. Relief pitchers have been on and off for years. Maybe we shouldn't have paid this guy for a lot of money. Yates maybe was always a reach, but it's only a 1-year deal. Scott was supposed to be a stud. He's been a waste. His velo's high, but doesn't matter. He's throwing everything right down the middle. With the Padres, he was dotting everything. He was dotting. With the Dodgers, he throws it down the middle. And you can't do that to Corbin Carroll as well. Because he's actually a kind of a power hitter now, so yeah. But yeah, rescue by Will Smith. But yeah, Scott was throwing 99 in the zone. He looked good. First 2 batters, and then the bad Tanner Scott came back at 97 right down the middle. Like, we've seen way too much from him in this game, and the game was tight. Just can't fucking happen. 99 up in the zone, and then throws absolute meatball at 97 down the middle. Just throw that fastball up, or try and dot your pitch like you were doing with the Padres. Like, God, does he not? Why does he not dot his pitches anymore? Trinan seems to be back at least. His stuff is amazing. He seems to be back, which I'm not surprised because I figured he would turn it around. Scott had the velo outside of the pitch to Carroll, but really other than one pitch he threw up in the zone where he got the pop out, the misses are still middle of the zone, and even with velo, a major league hitter isn't going to struggle with that location. Not good enough. Major league hitters are not going to struggle with that. Even with the win, you're not confident in this bullpen at all. And the Dodgers have had 4 pinch hit walk-offs since 2019. Will Smith has all 4 of them. So yeah, good win to avoid the sweep and to get their 78th win of the year. And the Padres lost, so 2 games up in the division, technically 3 with the tiebreaker. But yeah, Yamamoto was great. 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run. Didn't walk anybody, struck out 10. Tanner Scott, 1 inning, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts. The velocity was there, but when you're throwing it over the middle, it doesn't matter. 97, 99, doesn't matter. These are major league hitters. Blake Trinan with a great 9th inning, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, struck out a batter. So, Blake Trinan's back, which is good to see. For the offense, Ohtani 1 for 4, Betts 2 for 4, scored 2 runs, Freeman 1 for 3, a walk and RBI, Paez 1 for 4, 2 RBIs, Conforto 0 for 1 and a walk, Kike 0 for 2, Call 0 for 4 and a run scored, Freeland 2 for 4, good multi-hit game, rushing was 0 for 3, Will Smith pinch hitting 1 for 1 and RBI, had the solo homer to win it, and Rojas 2 for 3 and an RBI. The Dodgers improved to 78-59. 10 hits, 5 runs, 2 in the first, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, and then 1 in the ninth to walk it off. For the D-backs, 7 hits, 4 runs, 1 in the fourth, 3 in the eighth, and they dropped to 68 and 70. Brandon Pfaadt today, 4.1 innings, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts for Brandon Pfaadt. Dodgers hit him really well. Braden Garcia, 2.2 innings, 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. John Curtis, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run, no walks, 2 strikeouts. For the D-back offense, Perdomo 1 for 4, Marte 2 for 4, scored 2 runs, Carroll 2 for 4, 3 RBIs with 3 on homer, Alexander 0 for 3 and a walk, Del Castillo 2 for 3 and RBI, Gurriel Jr. pinch hitting 0 for 1, Locklear 0 for 4, Thomas 0 for 4, Lawler 0 for 4, McCarthy 0 for 2, pinch hitting Vargas 0 for 1. And let's go over your scoring summary. Bottom of the first, Freeman doubles and Paez with a ground out. Top of the fourth, Del Castillo single. The only run given up. But then Rojas in the bottom of the fourth with an RBI single, and then Paez in the bottom of the fifth with an RBI single. But in the top of the eighth, Corbin Carroll with a 3-run homer. Tie of the game, bottom of the ninth, Will Smith walks it off with a solo home run to left field, and the Dodgers win 5-4 and avoid the sweep, thankfully. So, Yamamoto shoved. I thought the offense was good enough to win, but Tanner Scott chokes, of course. Blake Trine was a good 9th inning. Continues to pitch well, and Will Smith, Mr. Clutch, walks it off, and really, I gotta say here is Dodgers thankfully avoid the sweep here at home. Well, it wasn't a perfect series, like I said. They lose 2 out of 3, but the Padres lost a game. I mean, it could have been up 3, technically 4, if we had just taken care of business in the first game. But what are you gonna do, man? Still 2-game lead, technically 3, coming out today. So it is what it is. Day off tomorrow. They head to Pittsburgh next to play the Pittsburgh Pirates. Series they should win, but I said that about this one, and they didn't win, so we'll just see what happens. Tuesday it'll be Clayton Kershaw against Carmen Malodzinski on Tuesday, 6:40 Eastern. Wednesday, 6:40 Eastern will be Shohei Ohtani against Braxton Ashcraft, and then the third and final game this series will be Thursday, once again 6:40 Eastern. Blake Snell against Paul Skeens. That's the only game I would accept losing. I don't want to lose to the Pirates, obviously, but that's the only game I would accept the Dodgers losing is if they got cooked by Paul Skeens, one of the best, probably the best pitcher in baseball. They should win these first 2 games. Hell, Thursday they should have a shot to win, but we'll see. At best, sweep this series. At the worst, you take 2 out of 3. But we'll see what happens there. But it's going to be fun. At least Thursday will be exciting with watching Paul Skeens pitch. So, yeah, I mean, it's really got to say here. So, until next time, Alkalite, peace, and I'll see you Tuesday for the start of this Pirates series.